Hello, my name's Tom, and in this video I'm going to be going through some of my free WitchPig Kontakt instruments. So if you want to download them and try them for yourself, you can just go to witchpig.co.uk. So I've also got a whole load of plugins for free and presets and various other stuff up there if you're interested. So these are the instruments I'm going to be going through, and a few other stuff as well. So these are in reverse order of the most recent ones I've done. I'll go through these in time. So there's some other tutorials and stuff and using them as well on the site if you're interested. So to run them properly, you do need the full version of Kontakt, but you can run them in a free Kontakt player, and they'll just run for 15 minutes at a time. So in the tutorials, I have got some guides as how you can get around this. So you can render them out so that you just render them out with the sound from the instrument, so you haven't got to worry about them timing out once you've recorded them. So you can check out those if you're interested. So the actual first ones I'm going to mention are ones which you can't download because they are really just the ones I started on. But the reasons I'm going to just wanted to mention them is because I did do some tutorials for them. So look here. So yeah, so for this one here, it's only about a 15-minute video. So if you're interested in making Kontakt instruments yourself and you have the full version of Kontakt, then this will show you how to bring in samples, how you allocate them to the keys, how you allocate them to different velocities. And on this one, it's just using it, and it shows you how to put a simple background image. And this one, it's just using the controls, which are the ones which are built into Kontakt itself. So people did say it made it very simple and easy to get going. So if that's something you're interested in, you can check that one out. I also did another tutorial one, which is a bit different in that it's using, instead of using samples, so people think that Kontakt is just a sample player, but you can also use it to write your own synths almost from scratch. So to do that, you would just generate, say, a simple wave like a sine wave or a triangle wave, and then you can put it through different wave tables, which are well, wavetable is basically, rather than just being a straight, say, triangle wave, it goes through all the time. You can have it so that it goes through a sequence of different waves. So you can see some here, which are serum ones. So that will make it a lot more interesting than a simple sort of square wave or sine wave or triangle wave, and it moves through a sequence. And then after that, you can then put it through a whole load of different effects. So you can put it through chorus, reverb, delay, distortion, whatever. So all these effects are just built into Kontakt. So they're actually the same. If you have Guitar Rig, it's actually really all the same effects, and you'll recognize some of the same names. So you can just bake those effects into it and then make basically a crude synth. So on this, I've just got two sounds. You can see I've got two of the red keys for changing the sounds. And I've just dragged in also a script. So this is just using the scripts that are built in to do a sort of basic sequencer, and you can just drag those in. So you can use all those tools in Kontakt, but these aren't good enough to actually bother for anybody to want to download. But if you're interested in starting and doing some yourself, it would be worth probably checking out these videos. Okay, so the first one I'm going to show, which I did put up for people to download free, is Behemoth Hybrid Bass. So on this one, it's like a step on from this. So you've got the different key switches here to change it. You've got 3 basic sounds and then 3 articulations. So with this one, it's from a like orchestral bass. So these were from 3 bass samples. I didn't make the original ones, but then I did make the samples it actually used, because what I did was I took those samples, I built up various different effects chains to change them into a different sound. Then I resampled it, then I moved them in, assigned the different velocities to the keys, did a background. The knobs of these on here are actually taken from Knobman. So this is one which is somebody else did, which I brought in from Knobman. And then I did this button here so that it sort of like works like a velocity meter, so that it goes darker blue the louder it gets. So you'll see it doing it. I'll just play you an example and you'll see. So this is on middle articulation and it's a longer sound. Okay, and then you can change like to a different sound and do a shorter one. Okay, so it just gives you a simple idea of the different ones you can do. So this is quite a simple one. You've just got the graph on there. You've got the image on that. You can download that from via my website. So the next one I did after that is this one here. So this one is a dungeon synth. Again, isn't using samples. This is using wavetables, and it's using the basic generative sounds like the sine wave or triangle wave within Kontakt, and then putting them through a whole load of different effects. So I figured doing this, I wasn't going to be writing the next theorem or something, you know, like an excellent synth, but I thought using those tools, I could basically come up with something that sounded like, you know, crappy early 90s Casio synth or something, but make it a bit more gnarly and a bit more interesting. And I wanted to have a good graphic for that. So I thought the whole, I don't know if you're familiar with the genre of dungeon synth, but it's something which grew out of using very cheap sort of DIY recording and basic keyboards, and it grew out of the early 90s black metal scene. So people liked quite dark, moody, atmospheric sounds, and there's a whole aesthetic tied in with that whole sort of like satanic sort of black metal imagery and stuff. And I thought it'd be fun to just do a synth in that kind of style, and I thought it's something I can manage and do. So I'll just give you an idea of this. So well, along the top you've got 7 basic sets of sounds going through different wavetables and effects, and then you can apply these different effects on top of them. So the trick with this is if you want to make it sound more evil, when you turn the pentagrams upside down. Okay, so I'll give you a quick demo on this just so you see how it works. Okay, I'll give you a different sound. Now what you can do is add the distortion. You can turn it up, do that. You can add dark. Or you can magic, which is like a mixture of different reverbs all together. So you turn this all the way up, it's quite over the top. Okay, I'll turn that down. I'll go another one, put these back to normal ones to see what these ones come out like. I could do a bit more extra doom. Okay, so there you go. So it's not exactly the most sophisticated synth in the world, but it's using basic principles of it. And I think it sounds sort of quite sort of cool and gnarly. It'd be good for doing sort of like budget horror movie, that kind of stuff. So the next one I did. These ones, by the way, are these ones after the first one are all up on Piano Book as well, so you can just download them from there. So yeah, if you like them, it'd be cool if you like left a review or left a comment and followed it on that, as well as my, obviously my YouTube channel as well. Okay, so 7-string synth. This is a sampled one where I created all the samples from scratch. So this is quite an odd one. So what it is it's a 7-string guitar going into digital effects, attempting to reproduce a guitar pedal, an electro-harmonic style guitar pedal, which is attempting to reproduce the sound of a synth being played by a keyboard. So it's a keyboard playing a guitar, going into a pedal, pretending to be a keyboard. So, okay, so on this you've got 4 basic sounds along the top, which you can choose from here, which go from there. And then on here you've got low cut, high cut, reverb, delay, and you've got a random function. I'll play you a few of these and then I'll just show you. Okay, I'll play you a different articulation, or it's a different sound. Okay, and then what you can do is you can change that sound quite a lot through high pass. I'll put that back and then I'll do the low pass. Oh, hang on, didn't turn it. Switch it back. Okay, and then you've got it's just on reverb. I'll give you a different sound just to try it out. So I'll try it first. What's that on? Okay, and then I'll add more reverb. And then delay. Okay, and then you've got bypass here, and on here, I've got no idea what sounds I get out. So what this does is it's random. So I've got a whole selection of random presets, which I can't remember what they all are. And this uses a whole mixture of different sounds and effects combined. So this might sound rubbish or it might sound good. So you just have to try it and say, oh, scattered. Don't know what that is. Or is it? No, don't know what it is. Scattered. That sounds quite similar to the other one. I'll try another one. Okay, one more, see what this comes up with. Choral crime, whatever that is. One more, see what this comes up with. Okay, so that gives you an idea with that. You've got quite a big range of sounds from that. It's something a bit different, I think. Okay, so next one. So the next one I did, that one was going through different effects. This digital effects. This one here is also, that one was just using the bass strings because I sound the lower strings on a 7-string guitar, because those are the ones which sounded best through that effect. With this one, I've got the whole range of a 7-string going up to the highest one on the E string down to a low B. And it's got 9 different sets of effects here you can choose from. And you can also change the pickups. You've got a low pass, a high pass, just bypass the whole thing. Help thing, I've got to show the help thing on the other one, but you've got help on them as well. So you've got help ones there. And yeah, this is going through Axe Effects 2 through some of my favorite ambient presets on this. So I'll just play a little bit of this, and I'll show a couple of these, and then I'll show you how it sounds on different pickups, because you get quite a different sound using the front pickup and the rear pickup. Yeah, I'll show you another sound on that. So it really doesn't sound very much like a guitar at all. So that's on the rear pickup by default. Click it on here, it changes to an F for the front pickup. Okay, so that gives you an idea of that. Oh, by the way, that one, the graphics on this was done with Leonardo AI. So it's sort of artificially generated. So I think that worked quite well. I've tried doing that with some other things. Some things it works well for, some things not so much. Okay, and then this one. This one is also a guitar one, but this is using digital effects again. It's using the full range, and it's using some more sort of outlandish or extreme guitar effects. Again, on this, you can switch between the rear and the front pickups. So yeah, it's using a variety of more extreme, more electronic-ish sort of sounds. So it sounds much more like a keyboard than a guitar, but it is all sampled directly from a guitar. So as you can see, that I'm using the animations, the fractal animations go, when you hit it on the full volume, then it goes up to its biggest size, and then it will gradually start to decrease. And then if you hit it again just gently, it will just rise up a bit to that level. And when you click on another one, it just swirls round like this. So I'll play some single notes, and I'll play them at different velocities so you see it doing it. Try another one. Maybe another one with chords. Okay, so that's that one. I've got some other ideas of new Kontakt instruments you want. Yeah, if you're interested in trying these, go to the website. You can see witchpig.co.uk. You can see all the different demos on there. So there's demo ones for I think all the ones here. I have also got a load of different Kontakt instruments and some other utilities as well. I mean, Kontakt instruments. I've got plugins, which I'll do another demo for those later. I'll do a combined video like this, just giving a quick overview and some quick examples on those. So all these, everything on there is free. Also got presets on there, some tutorials. So check them out. See what you think. Cheers. Bye.